Hi, welcome back to Writings and Lessons. My name is Brenda and I teach piano using the Nashville number system. If you've never played piano before, go back to lesson 1 and I teach from the beginning, introducing you to the piano keyboard and to the number system, how to read charts, how to play with both the left hand and the right hand. And you may want to just start with lesson 1 and work through each one if you've never played before. If you play and you're just curious about a specific method or a specific type of chord that I teach, then you can look through the content and watch the video that is applicable to what you want to learn. Today I'm going to teach chording. This is the third lesson about chording. The past 2 lessons introduced the concept in lesson 11 introduced the concept in a very simple, basic way of playing. The past lesson, lesson 12, took chording and added some additional bass notes and just a little bit more interest. Today I'm going to continue teaching chording in a song that's in 4/4 time. I'm going back and using a chart that we used in a past lesson. It is a bluegrass song called the Crawdad Song. It's also public domain. To support my channel, I would really appreciate it if you like each lesson, if you comment, if you share the channel, all of those things, and subscribe. All of those things help promote the channel and will get the lessons available to more people. So now let's continue learning about chording. This is the chart that we're going to play today and learn to chord in 4/4 time. Just as a review, each of these numbers represents a measure or bar, and each one has 4 counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. The one bar on each section that has a line is a split bar. And you can go back and watch the lesson about split bars, which also use this song as the example. That means that the 4 count is split between 2 chords. There's 2 chords in this measure. So the 1 chord gets the first 2 beats. The 5 chord gets the second 2 beats. So you're going through playing 4 beats for each measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With the split bar, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice that each section of this song has the exact same chords. That's very common in music, to have patterns where all the verses or all the choruses, and sometimes the whole song, has the same pattern of a line like this one, or maybe even a lot of repetition of the same 4 chords. So in the past, we played this with block chords. In other words, we played to play the 1 chord, and this is, you can review this in lesson 1, but the 1 chord is played with your right hand, and then the 1 note with your left. And we played block chords like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So this time we're going to chord it. And when you're chording in 4/4, your left hand is going to take turns playing the 1, and then you're going to go down 2 notes to the 5. So you're going to take turns playing a note with the bass with your left hand, and then a chord, and then the 5 in that scale. So the 5 in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm just going down. So you're playing the 1 note, and then I'm skipping 2 notes and playing the 5 or the G, since we're in C. So when you chord in 4/4 time, it's like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're still counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But instead of just playing 1, 2, 3, 4, you're creating rhythm. So you're taking turns. You play a bass note, then the chord. You play the other bass note, and then the chord. And then you just keep taking turns. Your left hand is mimicking what is very commonly played with a bass guitar. I think this is a little bit harder than chording in 3/4 time. And it will get a little tricky when we get to the split bar, but it's definitely worth learning, and it's an excellent exercise rhythmically for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second bar, 1, 2, 3, 4. Third bar, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to the 5 chord, and we're going to do the same thing. Your right hand goes to the chord. Your left hand is going to play the 5 note, skip 2 notes, and then play the D, since we're in C. So it would be like this. 3. And so it's going to be 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going back to the 1. 1, 2, 3 to the 4 chord. So the 4 chord with your right hand, the 4 note with your left, skip 2 notes, and then you're going to take turns just like before. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when we're doing a split bar, you're going to just have 2 counts for each chord. So you're going to be playing 1 and 5. So it would look like this. 1, 2, and then 5, 3, 4, and then back to the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go back to the split bar. The 1 gets 2 beats and 5 gets 2 beats. There's 4 beats in the measure, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want to go through this section and chord it. I'm just going to hum it, and I'm not here like for the incredible vocal quality, but I'm going to hum and count, because the counting feels different when you're chording. So we'll just start here. I'm just going to play this full section, and each measure will be 4 counts, and this is our split bar, which we split the count between the 1 and the 5. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 chord. 1, 2, 3, split bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to record this song now with the vocal, and I have the metronome, which is a free app on my phone, set at 4/4 time, which is documented on the chart, and I have the tempo set at 75. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get a line, I'll get a pull, honey. So you'd probably end it with like that, but for now, the purpose of this exercise is chording in 4/4 time. So now you've had 3 lessons about chording, and I know for some of you, this may not seem like a necessary method. There are music styles that do not use chording at all, but if you're playing country, Southern gospel, or bluegrass, and there's also other types of music, but those 3 in particular do use chording. You can listen to professional recordings that are on the charts and past hits, and the piano is chording. It's also very handy if you're if there's no one else but the piano and you're needing to create a rhythm, especially if you're working with children. So again, even if it's not something that you anticipate using, it's a really good exercise in eye-hand coordination, because when you start chording, your hands are each doing a different task as far as the rhythm goes, and it's just a really good exercise for that. Please feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. You can send an email to writingsandlessons@gmail.com, and that's where you would request to get on my mailing list. You can follow me on social media on Facebook or Instagram. The links are below this video. I'm also available for Zoom lessons if you're interested in a one-time lesson, if you're feeling stuck or just want to make sure you're on track, or in regular weekly or bi-weekly lessons. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye.